Good evening to all listeners. Today we are going to discuss a recently published study in the Indian Journal of Critical Care Medicine titled Clinico-Virological Profile, Intensive Care Needs and Outcome of Infants with Acute Viral Bronchiolitis, a prospective observational study. This study was conducted in collaboration with the Department of Pediatrics and Department of Virology at Postgraduate Institute of Medical Education and Research, Chandigarh. The objectives of this study was to describe the clinico-virological profile, treatment details, intensive care needs, and outcome of infants with acute viral bronchiolitis. In this prospective observational study, 173 infants with acute viral bronchiolitis admitted to the pediatric emergency room and pediatric intensive care unit of a tertiary care teaching hospital in North India during the study period from November 2019 to February 2020 were enrolled. The data collection included clinical features, viruses detected, complications, intensive care needs, treatment, and outcome. For viral testing, nasopharyngeal aspirates were taken within 12 hours of admission into viral transport medium and transported under cold chain to the Department of Virology for testing for a panel of viruses by PCR, and the virus tested included respiratory syncytial virus, rhinovirus, influenza A virus, parainfluenza virus 2 and 3, and human metapneumovirus. Multivariate analysis was performed to determine independent predictors of PICU admission. In results, the most common symptoms were rapid breathing, cough, and fever, and most common examination findings were tachypnea, chest retractions, respiratory failure, wheezing, and crepitations. Viruses were isolated in around 74% of infants, and 20% of infants had more than one virus isolates. RSV and rhinovirus were the predominant isolates, accounting for 51% and 40% of isolates respectively. 25% of infants had one or more complications during their stay in the hospital, which included encephalopathy, transaminitis, shock, acute kidney injury, myocarditis, multi-organ dysfunction syndrome, and acute respiratory distress syndrome. More than 1/3 of cases required PICU admission. The treatment details included nasal cannula oxygen, continuous positive airway pressure, high flow nasal cannula, mechanical ventilation, nebulization, antibiotics, and vasoactive drugs. The mortality was 8%. On multivariate analysis, underlying comorbidity, chest retractions and respiratory failure at admission, presence of shock, and need for mechanical ventilation were independent predictors of PICU admission. Isolation of viruses or co-infection was not associated with disease severity, intensive care needs, and outcomes. To conclude, among infants with acute viral bronchiolitis, respiratory syncytial virus and rhinovirus were predominant. 1/3 of infants with acute viral bronchiolitis needed PICU admission. The presence of comorbidity, chest retractions, respiratory failure, shock, and need for mechanical ventilation were independent predictors of PICU admission. The strengths of this study include a prospective study with large sample size. All the enrolled cases underwent viral testing that is important to determine etiology, but did not have much significance in determining disease severity, treatment, and short-term outcome. The details of treatment, intensive care needs, and outcome has been described, and the predictors of PICU admission were determined. The limitations of this study included a single center study and lack of long-term follow-up. The sample size was not calculated for any outcome variable independently, and this study covered only one season of acute viral bronchiolitis. Thank you very much.